Whew. Puppy's got a little bit of cabin fever, I think. It's kind of rainy and cold the last few days. Hey guys, welcome back to the cabin. Let me get my coat on. It is cold out. So guys, it's like high 30s right now. I think high today is like 42. Last night it got down to like 32 or 33. And the next few days is going to be really cold at night. Like in the mid-20s. So I got to go through and winterize my water pumps again. I was hoping we were done with this. But we transferred water into the water system yesterday. And what's happened to me in the past as I do this, all my pumps over here are isolated and lean-to or by the mini cabin, and I forget to winterize them. I forget that, they hold water. They need to be drained out. So I'm going to winterize, dump out this one that we transfer water. Then we're going to run some antifreeze through the shower one. I thought we were going to be good for the year, but we're not quite yet. Another few weeks. And, they might be okay at night if it gets down to the 20 to 25, just because it takes a while to actually get things frozen, but I'm not going to risk it because pumps are expensive. Water heaters are expensive. You guys have seen us break quite a few of those water heaters just because that cold sneaks up on you, and you try your best. When we're done here, we're going to work on a couple little things, and I got a new upgrade for the cabin. I'm pretty excited about putting it in. We have a new water heater that has freeze protection on it, so we're going to install that in a little bit. But let's get everything rolling here. Jen will be done working here shortly, and we can get on with our day. We've started a lot of projects. We're doing 2 projects. We're gonna make some serious progress. We're gonna upgrade the water system in the cabin. We're gonna start by building a better location and better little building or isolated room for the water system, and we got rid of our solar shed the other day. The wind turbine came down, the solar shed got moved, we leveled that spot out. We're going to let it settle for a few days while we think about what we're going to do there, and we're going to work on the water system today. So let's get these pumps winterizing closed up. So guys, we have water collection tanks or rain collection tanks all over the property. 2 on this side of the barn, 2 on the other side of the barn, 2 on the cabin. A few on the cabin. But here's my transfer water transfer pump. This pump has been kind of a pain in my butt. So, I wouldn't be sad if it broke, because then I'd buy a new one. It's got some safety features that complicate it. So anyway, so we suck water off of these 2 tanks and take it all the way to the cabin once every 10 days. 10 days, give or take. And we fill that tank back up. We use a whole tank of water. But I have to... this is closed. So this is good. This is closed, which is good. We gotta unhook this. Unhook this. All these tanks, or all these transfer pumps, have pump wet ends on them, which have water, like a little isolated area for water to sit in them. And look what comes out of them. Oops, it's all coming out the other end, but look. There's that. Should all come out the other end too. So this pump's fine. We don't have to put antifreeze in this because we dumped it out. That's what that little cap on the top right here, that's so you could put water in it to prime it. Look, see? Yeah, be careful. Alright guys, so that pump back there is good. I only have to run antifreeze into this pump because we got to protect this water heater in the outdoor shower. This is not ideal. You know, I don't want to do this all the time, but we get excited in the spring to get things going. This stuff is optional. I thought we were in the clear, but then the weather changed. So hopefully this is the last time I have to do this. It's not a hard job. It's just something else to do. And, you know, the main cabin, obviously, we want water going as soon as possible because we need to wash dishes, shower, and, you know, use water. But this stuff's all optional and not transferring water. I mean, I have to transfer water. But this I should have just waited another couple weeks, I guess. But we get excited, and we had some really nice warm weather for a couple weeks, like in the 70s. I think one day it was up in the 80s. So anyway, let's put some antifreeze into this. I don't have a perfect way to do this yet. So here's the suction of our let me close this valve for now. So here's how we need to suck water into our pump for the mini cabin. And I put a bunch of screws in this, and the filters are in there, so we gotta take this all apart. So guys, this system probably would have been fine with the foam on it, but I'm not risking a nice pump or my filter system for this. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're not going to pump antifreeze into this. We're just going to open everything up. Because we can open everything up on the heater too. There we go. Alright, top's open. Filters removed. Water coming out the bottom here. So that's our drain. So that's good. It's plugged in here, but unplugged at the cabin. So that'll take care of everything so nothing freezes up. We gotta take care of we gotta go open up the heater real quick though. So we're just gonna disconnect all these. And there's a little valve on this too. There we go. Put that down low. Water will come out. There we go, guys. That wasn't too bad. So just make sure all your valves are open. There's a little safety on the bottom here. Then we put our line low from the pump. So we're rocking and rolling. No antifreeze required here. The pump over there is winterized. The pump here for the shower and soon to be for the mini cabin. We're going to work on that water system too, get water in the mini cabin. We still have to do that. But today we're going to solve the problem for the big cabin, or our cabin, by replacing our camp water heater on demand. These are cheap, little inexpensive camp water heaters. We've been using those and kind of struggling the last few years. Well, we're going to do a major upgrade here and switch to our Tankless water heater from Mizudo. This Mizudo 199K is an indoor tankless water heater. It's not designed to be installed outside, but we're going to install it here for now until we build our utility room here next to the cabin. This is a 199,000 BTU system that can run up to like 7 outlets at once. The Mizudo 199K is going to take good care of us. This actually has a freeze protection, anti-freeze protection system in it. It's plugged into a 110 outlet and has heater blocks on it. All right, guys, so here's this 110 volt plug. We're just going to run an extension cord to it until we do our final install. This is tankless, so we don't have to heat water continuously, so it's extra energy efficient, and it's endless water. We'll never run out of water again. Hit the power on. 48 degrees Fahrenheit, it says. Set to 107, 109, 111. I like my showers at like 116. Jenny likes them at 120. The reason the Mizudo 199K can be installed inside is because it features a closed combustion system, which draws 100% of its external air for combustion. This helps maintain the quality of the air inside your home. The exhaust from it goes outside where it belongs. All right, guys, you can install this straight through the roof, or you could take it out a side wall. Use your 90-degree angle if you want to go out a wall. Along with the exhaust kit, you get a 2-foot extension and then a tip to come out the wall, and some grommets and clamps. So we're not outside right now, but when we install this system in our permanent setup right here behind you guys in the next few weeks, we'll get it set up really nice. Jen's going to kick on the hot water and see if she starts up.
Nice hot water. I love it. I am so excited that we can change the water temperature right from my phone, because now I can take an extra hot shower and then Jay's shower can get cooled down a little. It's going to be such a great addition to the cabin. This is something we needed. Now nobody has to take a shower with a temperature they don't want to. I'm so excited. Ah, yeah. Thank you again, Mizudo, for sponsoring today's video and making our lives here at the cabin even better.
Sweet.
113. Let's look at the app.
All the apps working too.
Yep. The app tells me the temperature, and I can switch it to that. It tells me the inlet temp that it's coming in at. And
What's
it tells
the inlet temp?
46 degrees.
Okay, cool.
And then there's also like a consumption report down here on the bottom, so that's kind of cool.
We should be able to tell how much water we use. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Well, hot water anyway.
Yeah, but that's cool. I mean, that's where most of our water goes, is hot water.
Yeah, well,
Dishes and shower.
guys, there's an exhaust fan in here. It's actually blowing the hot air out. So it's not just vented or exhaust, it's blowing out. So that's good. And look, cold to the touch. So if it goes through your wall or through your ceiling, you don't have to worry about it. I mean, that's literally cold to the touch. So after the unit turns off, this blows the fan just for a minute or so to cool it off, and then it'll turn off. I like the added built-in safety features. All right, guys, well, I'm going to button this up, get it closed up and protected. We'll get this installed in our final resting spot here next week. If you guys need an endless supply of hot water for a large home, large family, and you want to do it very safely and efficiently, check out the Mizudo 199K. There's links in the description box below in the first pinned comment. Look for a code there to save you a few bucks as well. A lot of peace of mind I have now, not having to worry about this guy freeze up. A lot of added features that I'm happy to have here at the cabin. We'd like to thank Mizudo for sponsoring this video and supporting our channel. All right, guys, now let's get on to the next project.
Kind of hard to get the trailer when there's a mini tree here. Lots of branches everywhere.
So guys, we're going to see how much wood we can cut with our electric chainsaw. We got 3 full batteries, or 3 mostly full. These are full. The third one I used a tiny bit to cut that pine tree down the other day. Or the pole for the wind turbine. So other than that, that one was full. So let's see how much firewood we can collect with just this one saw. I have some new blades for it too, but this blade's been really good. I made sure I kept it out of the dirt. So.
Is that basswood?
Yeah, we're not cutting up any of that stuff. There's so much bass. All these ones I'm looking at too that are leaning over are basswoods, so I don't want to spend our whole day cutting down basswoods, you know. I want to try to get firewood. We can't use basswood in the cabin. It's a complete waste of time. It's worse than anything. It's worse than pine. It's worse than poplar. So let's just get this done right now. Tires look good on the trailer, so that's good. I can't believe those held air over the winter. Let's get this hooked up. Alright guys, so our situation here is either we can grab a bunch of standing dead from, you know, close to the road, all these little maples that have died because they're overcrowded, which works and gives you good wood, but it takes like a ton of those trees to get one single face cord of wood. Or we could go over to the area where we want to clear a space to put a storage building, so all my boats and snowmobiles, and if we ever get a tractor, all that stuff will be out of the weather. So I don't know what to do. We need to cut all those trees down if that's the plan, but we need to come up with a plan. So let's just collect some standing dead for one batch and go from there, right?
Yeah.
All right. Right here, I don't know. Like I said, you don't get any wood out of these, but we'll figure it out. Which way is this gonna fall? I'd like to go this way, but that's freezing the way. So it wants to fall the opposite direction than I want it to, of course. Keep your eyeballs open. Okay. Watch your head, because that's what happens to these ones is. Good job, sir. Wish Jay luck. He's sketchy stuff. To take that one down too, probably. It's all rotten on the bottom. I don't want you right there, though. I don't know how it's not gonna reach you, but I don't want to hit the flagpole. It's the only thing I'm worried about. Flagpole. Missed the flagpole by like a foot. That's not where I wanted that. I wanted it like 5 feet to the left. Was I blocking that? Did you guys see it? All right, so that'll give us a good amount of wood right there. I also don't have any bar oil. This is almost empty, so I'm gonna cut this as little as I can, get a load on the trailer, and we'll get up to camp. Got 2 decent sized trees here. All right, pull her up. Show them how close I was to hitting the flagpole and the picnic table.
No.
I was planning to go like 10 feet to the left, 5 feet to the left of the flagpole, but I got really lucky. I'm very happy I didn't smush either of those.
Icky. Tree. Fall here. Flagpole here. Picnic table right out there. So, good thing he didn't hit anything. Right?
I would have felt bad because somebody who watches our videos, I would have smushed their picnic table. So, sorry. I thought for sure it was going to go 10 feet to the left. I think it kind of bounced off this tree here on the left. That's what made it, and then it twisted. So anyway, no harm done, but that was close.
Some good firewood.
Yeah.
And now that it's maybe really warm, laugh, laugh, giggle, giggle.
45 degrees today. Is that what it was, or that's the high for the day?
That was the high for the day, so it's like 42 and it's windy, so it's not
A little chilly.
it's not nice out for being May, but hopefully we don't have to use the wood stove anymore. That was the point of that. So that way Jay can look into taking out the baffle and getting that taken into somewhere in a town maybe.
I got a better plan.
What is that?
I got those stainless steel pans that I bought for syrup. They got a real thick, like 1/4-inch sheet of steel on the bottom of them. I'm going to try to zap one of those off because I was going to see if John wanted one of those pans anyway. And then I can use that steel and maybe I can make something for myself. We'll see.
Can it handle getting really hot?
Yes, that's what steel is. All stoves are made out of steel. So, yeah.
How do you make it into a baffle shape?
Huh?
How do you make it into a baffle shape?
With a hammer.
So we might still be just taking it into town somewhere after you cuss it out.
You know, you make a really bad tripod. You're supposed to be picking up wood.
I'm just having a conversation with you.
Tripod, so you don't have to do that while I do all the work.
I'm just having a conversation with you about your plans.
Trying to get some firewood cut here, lady. Come on.
Just trying to know what the plan is.
This battery's almost dead.
So what I'm hearing is that this isn't going to last very long. Did you already, that's your second battery, or is that the first?
This is the first battery.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was dead, but it's just...
Satisfied?
All right, satisfied. That was one battery. It's not dead yet, but granted, we haven't cut this into firewood length yet. But that was a good, what, half hour, 45 minutes of cutting and stuff?
Probably, yeah, 45 minutes.
I just need bar oil, which I did not grab, to keep that thing cool so it doesn't get too hot. So let's head up to the cabin and we'll get that and we'll come get another load. I don't know, I don't like collecting wood like this, but when it's farther off the road, it's easier to carry 2 big pieces than 8 little ones, you know. Plus, like I said, I was trying to reduce the need of the saw a little bit. Now let's get moving before the bugs are getting us already.
It's cold, but the bugs know it's May.
Bugs are out.
The bugs know it's May. The weather, on the other hand, the weather has not gotten the memo.
Came out a little bit.
Plug in your robot mower and mow the grass while we're splitting wood?
Sure. Let me get the plug.
This robot mower is like the greatest thing in the whole world. Because now I can just hit the app and plug it in. Or I can hit the app and it can mow the lawn while we're doing something else. So we can get 2 tasks done at once. It's like awesome. Although now I've just got to find a different way to get some steps in.
Alright, we gotta finish this up too. Everything's 90% done.
Happy lawnmower.
I think that's my favorite. I think that's my favorite part.
The slicing sound.
Sword sound.
It's like a scary movie sound.
Yeah, slicer movie or.
Like Scream.
Yeah.
I'll look at it.
But,
yeah.
Oh, it's fully charged. Fully charged.
There you go.
It's funny that Jen gets such a kick out of the grass automatically mowing itself, because for her it automatically mowed itself anyway.
I mowed the lawn a lot.
When?
Last summer, once we had the wild badger, I mowed the lawn a lot while you were editing videos and stuff in the morning.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Convenient. Convenient.
Right. Just gotta cut it a little shorter this time because it's springtime, so it's growing like a weed, right?
Yep.
I do need to get the weed whacker out. You do still need to weed whack. Now, if they had one of these, a little weed whacker on the right edge, so when it went around everything, it weed whacked too, that would be awesome.
Next creation.
So I do have to weed whack, so that's okay though. I have to swap the weed whacker head. There you go. Not a paid sponsorship. This is just us enjoying some of the products that we have now. All right. So anyway,
look what just happened, guys. This is here. That is there.
leave it to Jenny to break the splitter.
I didn't do anything.
The splitter split a lot of wood over the last 20 years.
It's probably because the tire's off kilter, so that's probably the reason that it broke.
The tire's flat.
Yeah.
This is just a bolt, so I'll go get a bolt. Hopefully I won this thick, so.
Don't you start. I will kick your...
Uh-huh. You better
Then
simmer
it will.
down with that.
Then it will
Someone's
be.
gonna call husband protective services on you.
No, I know you deserve it. I got a team of people to come help me beat you up.
All right, I'm gonna get a new bolt.
All right.
Hopefully that's all that's wrong with it. I mean,
Oops-a-daisy.
probably been broken for a long time. If there's no bolt around, I just didn't notice it. I don't know where the nut's at. So we need one that's an inch longer than this.
Sorry.
You clean up all that little crap somewhere. I don't care what you do.
Minor pause.
Yeah. I need to cut up all our kindling for the year too. We got this pile of junk over here. We need to cut up a lot of stuff because we used all that kindling from the last 2 years. So lasts a long time.
You gonna be able to fix it?
We'll see.
Whoop.
I don't know how long this will last because it's not the best bolt in the world.
Why'd you break it?
Go. I don't think that's going to hit anything.
Hopefully it's fixed. Go.
Rock and roll.
Got one row back. Now we just need.
We almost look like we looked before because we had another whole row when I was doing syrup. Used a lot of wood. A lot of wood to do syrup. Like I said, I think you could sell the wood for more than you could sell all the syrup for. Jen and I are going to get syrup done soon, guys.
I'll take inventory of it all again, and then I'll start going through the list tonight. Or not tonight.
I'll get that mattress out of there. We'll see if we can easily put it in the camper. And I can use that for right now. And then we'll get a new mattress. Get that mattress out of the bedroom, out of the mini cabin. Or just take the blue truck to the dump. Or take everything out of the blue truck and throw it in the gray truck and take the gray truck. Anyway, guys, so we got one. Are we gonna go do that one more tree? All right, there's a tree that's hanging toward the road. Let's go grab that real quick.
A thick tree, so I think that if you cut it all into pieces, usable like good pieces, which should just be quick, easy
Shouldn't have to
tossing
even
here.
split it.
Yeah.
Fix that. All right, guys.
successful day.
One truck, one trailer, and one little hat load of wood in here. You know, it takes us a while to get all our wood for the season. It takes us a couple weeks because we just do a few hours at a time here and there, and we don't kill ourselves, right? We do have enough. We do have 2 or 3 nice rows of wood in this shed too. So
we're supposed to eventually fill that up too.
Yeah, that's supposed to be full too. We'll probably never fill that up. We'll probably put 2 more rows in there because we don't want to block our door to the bunker room. But anyway, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us during this video. Hope you guys had fun. And
like, comment, hype.
Yep. And
Helps all a lot.
And check this out real quick, guys. You're gonna see this in a future video, so stay tuned. Our solar tracker broke. We had really strong winds a few days ago, and it's hanging on for dear life. It's hanging on for dear life. So we'll see you in the next video for that, okay? Best wishes.